rushy version of Druid.
I'm not sure by now. Okay, we got Yetter, Harvest Golem, and Roar. That could be everything. At least it's not the full taunty version. I mean, in the full taunty version, I've never seen a Harvest Golem. And for Spo, we got also Gnomish Inventors. So he's running the mid-rangey Shaman with more card draw.
The Squire is a perfect one-drop. Let's see how he follows up. You would love to have a Wild Grove now.
Would you coin innervate your Yeti?
Turn 1? Yeah.
I mean, I think...
Why not?
I'm not entirely sure. It would be better to wait. So you could turn 2, innervate out your Yeti, and then instant Harvest Golem follow up, and you still have the coin. Or you just coin out your Harvest Golem, innervate out your Druid of the Claw, and then your turn 4 follow up would be... would be the Yeti. So that would be like where you can drop every turn something, and like, oh, innervate again. So like this, you can kill the minion. I don't know. I think I would have preferred to see the Harvest Golem then be slightly better, but it's okay. It's great against his minions. He could drop an Unbound. Well, that Unbound will die ASAP. We're gonna see from Spo. The Unbound is no option.
No, that would just get wrecked.
You could go for Rockbiter and Earthshock. Well, the Unbound seems to be an option for him. Just drop it on the board, but it will get killed.
Interesting.
A no surprise move for us. Oh, you could ramp up too. If you ramp up Insta Druid of the Claw.
But you...
I think you want to kill totems, so that seems slightly better to get your Harvest Golem out. And if you don't want to innervate next turn, the White Growth plus hero ability is your turn 4. So it's absolutely okay to just go for it now.
Or does he actually play the Druid?
Or he could charge him up to kill the 2/4 if he wants to. No downside from that. Yeah, great. Get rid of everything on the board. And what is Spo gonna do? I mean, he has a Knife Juggler and a Flame Tongue Totem.
Oh, good decision that he actually went for the totem. I mean, it was kind of obvious.
If he had a Lightning Storm, I would drop my Gnomish Inventor and hope that he trades his 4/4 in. Rockbiter and... Well, Rockbiter and the Knife Juggler. Well, if he trades into the Knife Juggler, then you can just Earthshock. So the moves from Spo are good to clear the board. Top deck Raz? No top deck Raz. And now you trade in, and it's looking really good. You can drop the 2/4 now and the Earthshock. The board is just evened out after such a great start with the Yeti. I think you should have played it slightly different. I didn't like the innervate there on that minion. I really didn't. Even with a Flame Tongue, he couldn't have killed your Harvest Golem. Well, with a Flame Tongue and the Earthshock, he could have killed your Harvest Golem, but then you would still have your Druid of the Claw in the end. Now you're with a 2/3 against a 2/4.
White Growth Raz hero ability.
White Growth Raz hero ability.
And no, you can't.
Yes, but you definitely need to White Growth.
You need to Wild Growth, 100%.
You could also Roar if you want to kill the minion 100%. But I think Raz is absolutely okay in that situation. Absolutely White Growth. There's no other option. The card draw, I don't like at all. You could go card draw, hero ability, and Harvest Golem. But I think if you would have White Growth, you could play your Ancient of Lore next turn. And like now, you get literally no move to do. So, what's your next turn now?
Oh, well, he has no follow-up.
Well,
I mean, Spo doesn't really have the greatest hand either.
Oh, you can go card draw, sell on this, and do a totem. This situation, you have to agree on that move. You cannot say
he needs
no.
Options.
You cannot say no to selling this. That would be so heartless of you. Even the healing totem. Well, like this, he forces him to apply, well, Argent Commander, to kill the 0/3 totem. And I like the Argent Commander a lot. I would run him in and trade my my Harvest Golem into the Selness.
Yep.
It dies okay.
But you keep the Divine Shield.
Yeah, you keep the Divine Shield. And he used 1 Earthshock, so wow, okay. Okay.
Totem.
And a Zoodrake.
Spell damage totem.
Lightning Storm. Okay, spell damage totem would be so good now.
But it's game of chances.
Well, 1 out of 3.
Oh.
No. No. Spo looks shocked that he didn't get a spell damage totem. What are his options now? He could Hex. He could still just do Earth Shock and then next turn go for the Lightning Storm. Yeah, he's just slow rolling this. I like it that he didn't do anything. He could draw into Zudrake next turn and just be happy with it. Wow, and Semi is getting more and more minions just to throw on the board. How much damage would that be next turn with a Roar already? That's 11 plus 8 plus hero ability. That's 20 damage.
Almost lethal.
What? If he had 1 mana more, he could Lightning Storm and go for the Fire Elemental. And now I would Hex Earth. Oh, he's gonna go Hex Earthshock Lightning Storm. Wow, that's a lot of cards to use.
That's most of his cards, and he's overloaded.
Well,
but it's fine. He can still play his Fire Elemental and the Rock Biter.
And that's
But
great.
yeah, look
that's
at the
needed.
follow-up of Semijew.
Well, there is Yetter and Harvest Golem. I would go for Yetter and Harvest Golem.
Yep.
Because Force of Nature Roar wins you the game, and he has a hard time to deal with Yetter and Harvest Golem. I think, yes, you can charge him down, but that wasn't as optimum as the other move would have been. I mean, if you have the Yeti
Force
out,
of Nature Roar will win regardless, right? So
that would be... Well, his minion's gonna die. He can go Fire Elemental and Rockbiter on the totem, kill him, have a Fire Elemental out, and there's no GG. There's Force of Nature Roar, but not winning. Only 14 damage. So like that, Spo survived. And if the next card is Pharaoh Spirits, that's just looking better, better, and better for Spo again. I mean, we get Yeti, we get Harvest Golem, and we can go for the face down to 16. But Knife Juggler into Pharaoh Spirits and a totem. No, that's an Azudrake. Yeah, Azudrake first. Hope for Pharaoh Spirits. That's actually, well, no mission.
Pharaoh Spirits would actually save him up.
Well, there is still the opportunity to get a Taunt Totem, but that's not saving him. Taunt Totem with the Harvest Golem alive is exactly 16 damage. Since his two hero attack
would go into the totem.
And then he has 16 damage. So that's GG. Spo losing the first round of this best of 3 against Semijew, against the Druid. He concedes instant.
Yeah, well, why?
What are you going to play against the Druid now? In theory, you need to put... So please, go Zulog. Yes,
Zoo.
we're going to see Zulog.
Fairy Zoo.
I'm grateful to have a Zulog deck. I don't know why, but we had so few Zoos playing that I like it. And I would coin out my Fairy Dragon ASAP. That's so great. And look at his follow-up. Shield Bearer, Argent Squire, and he can make his Fairy Dragon Keeper of the Grove proof with a Shattered Sun Cleric. Oh, that's a really good draw. And then there's a Defend of Argus additionally. Perfect, mind-blowing draw. Harvest Golem.
Oh, gets a Harvest as well.
I love it what Spo is putting out here. I mean, Semi has a Harvest Golem himself. He has the Laser Keeper of the Grove. I would Shatter Sun up my
You Shatter Sun up and then trade?
Nope. Face. No need to trade. You get your biggie there. And if he swipes, well, he could swipe your Taunter and then trade. That would be really great. But like that, now you can trade. Now you can run your 4-3 into the 2-3, 2-4. And you can even taunt up your minions to the right to make him more sustainy, if you really want to. I like that one. Yeah. Argus up, the right ones, trade, and go for the face with 3 more damage. And the Harvest Golem cannot kill anything. If he attacks the Shield Bearer first, you can just trade with your Argent Squire minion with a shield. Okay, Harvest Golem and Squire just getting value. Okay, he wants to obviously get the perfect taunt.
One turn to Black Knight.
Oh,
but that
keeper.
wouldn't really
The
open.
second keeper is so cool. The future.
Looks not too bad for Semijew.
No, it looks okay for both. I would taunt up my Harvest Golem and 1 Squire now. Trade with 1 Harvest Golem and my other 1/1 Squire in and the other Squire in the face. I think that's okay. Another 1. Yeah, I would definitely trade the Harvest Golem. That looks okay. I mean, we got the Silence or the 2 damage nuke. We got also Force of Nature. Kapow, kapow, kapow. With Force of Nature, he could clear everything except, well, Black Knight, obviously.
Makes most sense because you get a big minion on the board as well.
I was just in Force of Nature mode. This ain't looking good for Spo anymore. It's looking way better and better for Semi. He's down to 17, but he's coming back slowly and slowly. Dark Iron Dwarf, trade in, trade. That's great. Cleared the board really good. I would drop the Mani Berserker. Yeah. Make your board sweat. Oh, well, yeah. I was like, if he attacked the face, that would have been a misplay. But like this, it's just great. Argent Commander?
Yeah.
Yeah. Agreed there. And next turn, wow, you're breaking his momentum a lot. If Spo is not drawing a Doomguard, like Doomguard
But
now,
if he draws the Doomguard now, it's perfect.
He has to draw a Doomguard now.
Oh.
Well, well, perfect. Without the Doomguard, the momentum would have gone away so hardcore. And now Semi has a great problem. He can Force of Nature clear the left 2 minions and face a Doomguard. Hero ability up. Next turn, hope to heal himself up again for 5. I'm healing myself for 5, but facing 10 damage. What did Spo draw there? Voidwalker and Flame Imp. That's just great. That's just great.
You can just go through the face.
Okay, let's
Especially
see.
with it's on.
I think I wouldn't have played. I would have dropped down further. He can play Force of Nature Roar now. And that kills the Doomguard. Does it kill actually everything? He can clear 1 there. He can kill the Doomguard. Yep. It clears everything, but he's down to 2 HP. He can bomb. He can clear everything.
But he has an Ancient of Lore.
Wow, wow, wow. So in the end, Semi is down to 2, and he can Ancient of Lore himself. But there's two Soulfires.
Another Doomguard.
Another Doomguard. 3 cards and two cards to draw. And no taunter, only heal ups. So that's the annoying part. Soulfire. Yeah.
Wow.
GG, not even a life tab needed. Well played by Spo. Zooing Semijew to the ground.
Yeah.
Versus the Zulog. That can backfire hardcore if there's a perfect storm from the Zulog. Well, but if Semi is drawing this good, I mean the Molten Giants early on, this could get interesting. Okay, that board is, I don't know. And the coin is for, you could go Young Priestess, coin Young Priestess. The perfect turn 1. Since they're going to make 2 2s out of each other, they would make 2 3s out of each other.
Yep.
And just continue with that madness. And you cannot mortal coil them away. I would go for double Young Priestess.
Of course.
I love that play.
He wants to go more aggressive, it seems.
He wants to do more damage, I think. That's the only reason I see for that. But I think double Young Priestess Soulfire. Spo just vaporized for a second, and now he's back.
Vanished.
Vaporized. The word is vaporized. If fire burns you, then it's vaporized. Double Young Priestess and the Voidwalker. That's just crazy. But like this, he did himself no favor.
Nope.
So he's going to buff up random minions, but not the Priestess itself. So if there's a model coil for Semi, just great. I think he wish he kept the Shadow Flame and the Ancient Watcher from his starting hand.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, now he would love to have it.
What is there going to be?
Earthen Ring.
life tap to play the Mountain Giant next turn. He needs to go through with this, and he has no taunter. So he might have a Mountain Giant. What?
And he has double mountain, double faceless.
Yeah, but there's just a Doomguard for turn 5, and until then you don't have a taunter. That's 3, 5, 7, 9 damage. Next turn, that's 6, 8, 10. Well, that's 12 damage next turn.
Down to 14.
Sun Fury Protector is so valuable. You need to go for Ancient Watcher, Sun Fury, and Soulfire. In theory, you need to go for that. If you go for a Mountain, definitely Soulfire away something. Don't lose your Sun Fury. Great. Absolutely great.
Damage is that already. 9. Drops down to 5.
And you could bring him down to 5 and then go... Well, you could drop him down to 4 now.
Definitely.
Which is better. If
100%.
there's a Soulfire top deck, that's just perfect. Yeah, I would drop him down to 4. And if there's no taunter, Doomguard win. If there's a taunter, Soulfire win. If you draw one. So that's okay. And you could even win with a taunter since you got the Doomguard to run it in, deal enough damage. I would taunt up...
What is Spo scared of?
Double Molten Giant taunt up. That's what you're always scared of in this under those circumstances. But his board is just so potent. I mean, Shadow Flame would wreck too, hardcore. Don't trade. Don't trade. Okay, he goes for the trade. And deals only 5 damage. Is he dealing those or is he scared? No, 2 damage. He can only deal 2.
But now he knows there are no Moltens.
And there are no Moltens. I'm still not satisfied. I was hoping for him to nuke the phase and take the chances. I mean, he would drop him down so hard. Wow, that Argus. So much value. Even greater value than a Doomguard. You could deal 7, 8 damage now, bring him down to 7. You could trade everything easy mode. Yeah, he's just keeping
the board clear.
Yep. No, he ain't. Brings him down to 10, and he wants to win next turn. Spo has the damage. Shadow Flame, but Shadow Flame is...
Not enough.
No, Shadow Flame sucks. To be honest, it sucks. He could go Ancient Watcher, taunt up, and he would survive another turn. Life tab, Ancient Watcher, taunt.
Yep. Double taunt.
Double taunt.
He will lose both of those.
Yeah, 3/6, 2/2, trade it. Doomguard trades it. That's just great. If he gets an Abusive Sergeant, that would be perfect. No Model Coil. Well, he can Model Coil anyway. He could sacrifice a minion. Then Model Coil.
Yep.
But the problem is you Model Coil, and yeah. So that's like, yeah. But you can deal 3 damage. That's a good thing if you play it this way around. Argent Squire, well, he's life tapping. He's just going for it. Wow, the Abusive Sergeant. That's so crucial.
Lucky.
Or OP played. Or OP played. Molten Giant, Semi is coming back from this. Molten Giant, taunt,
Faceless.
Shadow Flame. Or Molten Giant, actually, you could faceless there too. But I think the Kaboom is better. Well, this escalated pretty quickly.
Yeah, this escalated quickly.
Wow, it's not looking good. I'm not entirely sure if they're faceless would have been better. I hope Spo is running in his Doomguard.
He has to.
If he ain't running in his Doomguard, that would be so maddening. Still, I mean, definitely faceless it. Don't care about the odds here. Great stuff.
Yeah.
You could wait a turn.
Wait.
No, definitely faceless it. He's not going to have 2 more chargers. You just win by Leroy and one of your thingies next turn. And you're entirely safe against everything.
Yep.
That's just better.
Wow. I cannot believe that Semijew actually turned this one around.
Well, that looks like a 2-0 for MYM in total. Here.
Oh my god. Well,
Wow.
double.
And that's just... Double Shield Barra is saving him. at the moment. Spo really doesn't win it. Well,
Nope.
RBGal, GG. That's over. Semi winning this crazy game in the end. We could even siphon soul there, so that's just well played. Spo got
Oh my
ragged.
god, that was so close.
Did Spo shoot himself for a second?
Yep.
Not entirely sure.